welcome back to Moonborn, and we're gonna season 2, and we are doing Mia and her friends are invited to Benny Bart's party. Interesting. This is episode 10 of 11, so this is the finale. Yeah, season 2 finale. That's what I was saying season 2 for. I don't know. I'm just being weird. Sorry. Let's just go. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm hungry and I'm a little scatterbrained. I'm just gonna try to focus. Just read the story. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wasn't Trevor in our trunk being crazy? Yikes. Chapter 10, Circumstances. Not here. Lewis put the next folder in the already checked pile. Nothing here as well. Both sides continuing to leaf through the documents. I appreciate your work. Camilla, what about you? There's a lot of stuff on this computer, Mr. Bow. But it shouldn't take more than an hour and a half to review it all. Why aren't our journalists participating in this critical measure? Are they special? Hasn't Camilla told you? Trevor is missing. We can't reach him. And Mia? Is our Shadow Raven lost too? What the hell's wrong with you? Liz, why are you so mean? Mia's looking for Trevor. In addition, I got the impression that she has some problems of her own. She sounded troubled when I was on the phone with her, so I didn't ask her to come. Lewis, don't grumble. You can take solace in the fact that we'll get an extra day off, but they won't. A day off is great, especially if I can take it whenever I need it. Mr. Bell? Of course, take it when you want. But first we need to get this done. Get back to work, Lewis. I, like Julius Caesar, can do several things at once. Talk, flip through papers, and... Nobody found out what else the layout designer wanted to boast about since loud voices were heard. Mia, be careful. I'm holding him. Mia and Victor entered the office. They were dragging something shaggy, resistant, and snarling. At first, everyone assumed it was a hefty dog. Then, the beast rushed with extreme frenzy. Straightening up, they got a better look. Everyone shouted at the same time. What is that? Let me grab his paw. Trevor, stop it. The vampire immobilized the beast, knocked him down, and pressed him against the floor. The others were pressed against the walls. A thought flashed through Mia's head. I wouldn't have a thought in a million years that Victor is this strong. This is what a mature vampire is like. She looks at her colleagues. Damn it, what are you doing here? Act 2. The group of Mia. Silent scene. What? Is he joking right now? The wolf-like monster jerked again. Victor held him tightly, holding him from behind and pressing his paws against his torso. Trevor, stop it. It's me, Mia. He does not recognize you. So do as well. She tried to look into her mad colleague's eyes. Quiet. But the werewolf shook his head and she failed to control him. Calm down. He stopped roaring, but he didn't even begin to calm down. Damn it. Put him to sleep. Mia grabbed the journalist by the temples and caught his eye. She whispered so the others wouldn't hear. Sleep. Sleep, Trevor. The werewolf tried to look away, but could not. Sleep. His body went soft. Trevor? Stammering, the editor was still able to ask, why did you call it Trevor? We'll explain later. We need to lock him up. In the basement. There's a basement here. Lead. We'll do the rest. Simon, without turning his back on the shaggy creature, headed for the stairs. Mr. Bow, taken aback, stood holding his head. Camilla fainted and Lewis rushed to the street. Stop! The layer designer looked the girl in the eyes. Oh. Lewis, stay. And don't scream. He obeyed. Come with me. She led the guy after Simon and Victor. Lewis, don't be afraid. We just need to talk, all of us. together. Along the way, the girl helped Mr. Beau rouse Camilla. The basement consisted of several rooms. The layout office was the nearest, and the others were filled with all sorts of junk. Another room was empty. They locked Trevor inside. Mia called Max. He said that he would come soon. Then the girl decided to explain everything to her colleagues. I must say that I only learned all of this recently myself. Everyone looked apprehensively at Victor, then towards the door that held the journalist, covered with fur and in possession of fangs. There are werewolves, lycanthropes, in the world. Trevor is now one of them. The creature behind the door is... Yes, it's Trevor. Wait a bit, and you'll have proof of it. Mia, it seems that Fall has arrived. I'll go meet him. As soon as Van Art went upstairs, the layout designer began to get nervous again. What have you gotten us into? He almost shouted. What the hell is going on here? Hush. What do we do now? Just talk to him. Stop it, Lewis. Let's figure this out. It's not as bad as it seems. Oh, I see. Nothing is threatening you. Hush, don't scream. Camilla's awake. Mia looked at her colleagues. Well, I did well. Did you? They didn't catch on to how I calmed Trevor and stopped Lewis. Well, true. Max came down to the basement carrying a hefty bag in his hands. Well, hello. Hi. At this rate, the whole city will know what it shouldn't. Sorry. Don't talk nonsense. You have nothing to do with it. It's just a coincidence. Where's the bitten one? Trevor, I'll show you. Let's go. Only he didn't get bitten. He got scratched. So saliva accidentally got into the blood. Saliva. Victor, have you explained everything to everyone? No. Max nodded. Yeah, then let's get started. Gentlemen, and you, dear Camilla. Firstly, if you decide to talk about what happened, they'll think you're crazy. Or kill you. Secondly, werewolves and vampires have carefully kept their existence a secret from people for hundreds of years. And vampires? Yeah, don't harbor silly illusions. They have everything under control. You aren't the first to know, and not the last. Thirdly, if you don't do stupid things, then you can carry on with your lives, even with this knowledge. There's no need to be afraid. Nothing will change. He went to Trevor, taking out a long chain from his bag as he walked. Mia? Are you a vampire? A werewolf? No. How are you? I guess I was mentally prepared for something like that. This is incredible. All my life I believe in miracles, hoping to see one. And it turns out they're real. Mr. Beau's eyes were dancing like a child who's seen a fairy. There was no fear in them. Well, what else would I expect from the owner of this magazine? I too have always believed in all things mystical. The editor was scared, but a glimmer of inspiration could be seen in her eyes. Lewis said nothing. He obviously doesn't share their enthusiasm. Why does Lewis even work here? That's for one. Like, how did he end up here? He just couldn't find another job because of his attitude? Probably. All this doesn't fit in my head. Mia, your story about the swamp lights. No. That was hope in the boss's voice. Was it really fiction? Pure fantasy. Promise that you'll be silent. Of course, we all understand. Moreover, if necessary, we will be able to cover all this with some articles. This whole organization, club, society? Lewis looked askance at the boss. I'm no idiot. I'll be as silent as a fish. Simon just nodded. Well, we'll be silent, Mia. Assure your friends, please. Mia touched Camilla's palm. Don't be afraid of them. By the way, what were you doing here in the middle of the night? You see, tomorrow afternoon, or rather later today now, there will be another hearing on the Eastern Unlimited Trust case and our loan. My lawyer advised me to check all the papers, to check everything signed by me. Make sure my tax documents are in order, you understand. So that if the lawyer insists on any checks, they can't find fault with us. So, and I asked everyone for help going through all the documents and tossing anything we didn't need. That is to say, they may come here for an expansion soon? Hardly, but hypothetically? That's the last thing we need. Vampire looked at the room where Max was working on Trevor. Mia, there'll be no problems with the inspection. Mia, how do you fit into all this? These are my friends, as it happens. We need to trust them, but I can't say everything. Remember my first articles about the masquerade and vampire attacks? That's how it all started for me. Later on, I made friends with some werewolves. To divert the conversation to another topic, Mia told about her role in the story with the bank. Then Max and Victor came back. How is he? He will live. Will he wake up soon? In a couple of hours, I think. But you can't talk to him. Trevor won't know anyone. Turning into a werewolf is a difficult process. He will be aggressive for several days. For now, he is a beast, dangerous and hungry. Any suggestions? Keep him in the basement. The door is strong. No one from the street will hear him. Leave him here. I'll look after him. Does he need anything? Medicines? Food? Don't worry. I brought everything that is required for now. Later, though, yes, it'll be necessary to buy meat. Give him water. I see. Can you count on the help of your colleagues? Did they flip out after seeing all this? They're holding up for now, but let me check. The girl returned to the team and looked at the clock. Soon it'll be morning. Trisha's all alone. I have to leave. Max will stay with Trevor. Can I count on your help? Nothing complicated. You'll have to buy some meat, watch the door while Max sleeps. Mia tried to speak more softly. My colleague's on the edge now. I need to calm them down. Max won't have time to deal with their nerves or tantrums. He has his hands full with Trevor. Yes, of course. How could we leave Trevor in trouble? The rest nodded. Mr. Bell even smiled. It's wild. They looked alarmed and confused, but they aren't scared or panicked. Mr. Bell didn't even bat an eyelash. Who am I working with? Talk about enthusiasm. It's better that way, though. I should thank Victor, too, because he helped a lot. But I feel like, is this like a romance? I feel like I should thank Max as well. Victor did most of the work, to be fair. I'm gonna thank Max though. The girl went to the werewolf. They will help. Max, thank you. I can't imagine how I did with Trevor myself. Hero, what are you talking about? He put his arm around Mia. Everything is fine. It's cute. Mia felt depressed. One way or another, it was because of her that Trisha knew about vampires and werewolves. She found out, and now she could be in danger. And she was disappointed that she had to turn to Van Art for help again and take advantage of his hospitality. Not only did I get caught up in all this, I also got Trisha involved. Also, the girl felt responsible for Trevor. Of course, he found trouble on his own. But the fact that the whole staff of the magazine is now involved in this, and all this is my fault alone. I convinced Victor to bring Trevor to the editorial. It was comforting that she saved the journalist's life in helping deal with that banking scam. Victor spent yet another evening looking for the vampire who attacked Trisha. Max made sure that the hungry and brutal Trevor would not break free. The girls went to Benny Bar's party. Yeah, let's go to a party while they're working hard. The singer invited Mia when she finally found the time to call him. At first she was doubtful, but Benny, having learned the reason behind her refusal was a girlfriend who could not be left alone, invited them both. Max advised her to go and get away from trouble. I can't believe you introduced me to him. I love his songs. Oh, Benny will be very happy to hear that. Do you think he'll like me? Trish. She'll you shouldn't get involved with him. Why? You and I have constant problems with guys. You'll end up with a broken heart again. Well, why would you want that? So you think I don't have a chance with him? Trisha, it's not about you. You're great, but he's... What? Max pointed to the taxi driver and lowered her voice. You know what I mean. Trisha still tried to continue the conversation about Bart, but Mia dropped it. Along the way, the girls stopped at a large shopping center. You look great, but I need to pick something up. Will there be mysterious vampires and rugged werewolves there? I can't lose face. I have crazy colleagues and a crazy girlfriend, and I'm tormented by the question of who I am. The conclusion is obvious. Just forget about flirting with Bart. Yes, I understand. Oh yeah, that's right, we get to dress her. I thought that was really cute. Now look at this, is really cute too. I wish they didn't add the hoodie. Though. We have this dress. That's actually pretty cute too. I went with this one last time. I thought it was really fun. Let's try something a little different. Let's go with this one, I think. Yeah, let's go with this one. I like it minus the hoodie. It suits me, right? Perfectly. Do you think they'll want to turn me? Have you lost your mind? Forget it. Get it out of your head. Why? You're friends with vampires, so what's the problem? It's too early to think about it. You know nothing about them. Trisha, do you want to drink blood? Ick, no. I'm sure vampires have other problems too. Clearly has not thought that through. These things are weird. Look at these little mouth things. So strange. When the girls arrived, the star and idol of millions looked very pleased. Mia, I was afraid you would not come. What a lovely girlfriend. Freaking Benny. Benny, save your time somewhere else, okay? For you. This is Trisha. Trisha, this is Benny Bart. I'm thrilled. Don't be shy. Anything is possible here. Even... give in to debauchery, breaking laws, throwing your CDs into a fire. No! From breaking laws. Federal? Or laws of universal morality? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Break them. But only so long as it doesn't ruin the enjoyment of other guests. There were a few people, the night was just beginning, and yet Mia immediately spotted an acquaintance. Oh, hello. Hello, Monica. I see you're trying very hard to become a part of our community, aren't you? Taste of night, then Benny's concert, and now you're here? And with a girlfriend. We were invited. Well, of course you were. Girls by invitation? People looked at them. Some of the vampires didn't hide their smirks. I really want to crush Monica's will and make her jump into the pool. But I must not reveal myself. First with Victor, then Patrick. Today you're with Baby. Baby? She called Benny? Can you not decide who's more profitable? Mia realized that she was being provoked to a scandal. However, she assumed that in the vampire society, the inability to restrain oneself would be much more humiliating than Monica's words. Answer Monica calmly and with dignity. Yeah. The girl answered in a sweet voice, ensuring a smile appeared on her lips. Forgive me for not living up to stereotypes and, perhaps, for your personal experience. Never in my life would I have thought that you would sink to such low-grade rudeness. The voices around died down. It became clear that many people were listening to the conversation. Oh, no, this is the face. I knew she was going to bring the staying face out. It's pretty soon. I will. No, Monica, you can't do anything to me. After all, you might get in trouble. The vampire was literally shaking with anger. Raising her voice, she blurted out, Are you trying to scare me? Mia looked at the vampire sympathetically. Well, I'm not a mirror to scare you. Oh! There were some chuckles. A cute vampire even raised his glass to Mia. High diplomacy, your reputation among the vampires has increased. Monica, giving the girl a look full of hatred, silently walked away. It seems that someone liked the way you put her in her place. Who is that hag? Oh, it's just a local landmark. Don't mind her. She's not worth it. Local landmark. Soon the girls forgot about Monica. Mia introduced her friend to Patrick. Trisha was delighted to discover that the guy was at the first Woodstock, and it seemed she even stopped thinking about Benny Bart. Among the guests, Mia saw Lorette. That's the she-wolf, Lorette. Their eyes met, and Lorette nodded coldly to the girl. Her expression did not reveal whether she was upset or considered the conflict settled. Probably it will be necessary to tell her what happened to Trevor someday. Although that's Mac's decision, he knows better. Occasionally there were discussions about Howard's recent disappearance. The vampires and werewolves try not to touch on hot topics, but still, they constantly return to the matter of someone fueling a conflict between them. Unexpectedly, there were assurances that there was no problem. Is that Dustin? You can stop worrying. The prince figured it all out. Those who wanted to shed blood were punished. But we were the ones who saved the city from Howard. Not Ethan Wood. Why doesn't Dustin mention Victor's role? I'm not going to get into that with him this time around. I'll probably ask him why when I'm on Victor's route, but for now, I'm assuming it's for a reason, and I'm just going to leave it. That's none of my business. Oh, and she still goes over and talks to Dustin, even though I hate him. Hi. Hi, Dustin. Mia, good evening. Victor didn't mention you'd be here. He didn't know for sure whether I would come or not. Listen, do you know why Monica hates me so much? She is far from hating you. She just doesn't like you. Like all people in general, vampires are superior beings and all that. I see. Besides, Victor brought you to taste the night once. So what? He never invited her anywhere, although she repeatedly asked him. I'm not having an affair with him. So, Monica is still jealous. Then Benny Bart called Mia over. Crazy. Benny, did something happen? Not on my end. Are you quarreling with Monica? Everything is fine. She's just kind of a psycho. Her fangs must itch whenever she sees me. She dislikes people. It's like she's a daughter of Dracula himself. She acts like a noble woman. So arrange for revenge. Small, but offensive. Yeah, sure. Vampire society is high society. Reputation means a lot here. And? Start a rumor about her. You're a girl. Your weapon is gossip. I hardly know anyone here. Even better. How do you say it? Monica's fangs itch? The singer thought and then leaned over towards Mia and whispered, do this. A little later, two unfamiliar vampires passed by. Mia spoke quietly, but so that they would hear. I can't believe it. Seriously? An implant? Why are you so surprised? It happens when they turn someone who has teeth problems. At that time, dentistry was unsophisticated, you know. Monica, poor thing. It must be so embarrassing to be a vampire missing a fang. Well, with an implant instead of one of them. When no one's looking, she scratches her gum with her fingernail. When the vampires who were listening to the conversation had moved far enough away, Bart said, done. In a week's time, half of the city will be discussing Monica's teeth. Would you like a drink? The singer offered the girl a glass. Thank you. Some vampires came to greet Benny, and someone accidentally bumped Mia, who spilled the cocktail on herself. Darn it. A stain spread on her outfit. Benny took Mia by the hand. Come on. Where? What about Trisha? Don't worry about your girlfriend. Patrick will look after her. This is nice. Well, I'll leave you alone. Thank you. The singer left and the girl tried to clean up. Use water, find a cleaning agent. Mia found a stain remover in the cabinet and treated the stain. It seemed to have cleaned up. Now it just needs to dry a little. Benny? Yes? Can I come in? It's a nice bathroom. Come in. Wow, what a playful look. The vampire glanced at Mia's drying clothes. How'd it go? Alright. You know, Mia, I meet a lot of beauties. Oh, no doubt. But you are so unusual. Well, of course. Benny, don't tell me this line works on others. I don't understand your irony. I, if you fail to notice, am complimenting you. A playful twinkle flashed in the singer's eyes. Vinny is definitely the sort who prefers a light relationship. You know, I think I should tell you right now. I have a boyfriend. If you had any intentions, I'd rather get dressed and go. Oh, everyone is so serious. It's boring. By the way, I have a gift for you. Don't. A friendly one. Mia smiled. The vampire handed her a small box to improve your mood. A mirror's necklace. Oh, that's pretty. A fortune necklace. A metamorphosis necklace. I like the mirror's necklace. This one looks strange. Yeah. Thank you. That's all. I'm leaving. The vampire winked at Mia and walked out. He's so silly. A minute later, someone knocked on the door again. Who is it? Mia, is that you? This is Patrick. Did something happen? Nothing serious, but please come out. 1 second. Patrick? Trisha is very drunk. Pfft, I see. You should take her home. While persuading her friend to get into the taxi, Mia overheard two vampires. Why does she scratch it? There's an implant in her gum, but Monica's regeneration works. So what? Her body is constantly trying to push out the foreign object. Horrific. I know, what a nightmare. After a short pause, the vampires laughed. They completely expanded on the story and everything. Where are we going? Home. Oh, but what about the party? It just started. You know what? We're going to Victor's home, right? To the vampire, right? Shut up. No, I would not. I decided. Well, let them all go to hell. Vampires and werewolves. Come on. Mia clapped her hand over Trisha's mouth. The taxi driver was looking at them through the rearview mirror, and the girl saw the reflection of his perfectly calm eyes. He must have driven a lot of drunk people around the city. They all speak nonsense. Are you alright? Yes, don't mind her. Her boyfriend left her, so she's a bit on edge. The driver shrugged. Trisha kept trying to break away and shout something, and then she stopped resisting and burst into tears. Mia wasn't offended or angry at her friend. She's just hysterical, not surprising after all that happened. It is strange that her nerves are only showing now. Hush, hush. Everything will be fine. As we say that, then we get back to the main problem of this whole story. Edgar gathered his courage for several minutes, not daring to make the call. Finally, he dialed the number. Yes? Prince? Edgar, what? I screwed up. I made a mistake. Gather your thoughts and then clearly explain what happened. After a pause, Edgar said, I bit a girl. I was sure she would die. I was not going to turn her, but for some reason, she became a vampire. What is the problem? Kill her now. Then someone was looking for information about abnormal turnings. I remember. You should carefully learn more about this. It was her. I turned the girl looking for information. Well, is that all? No, I wanted to eliminate her. Well, just in case, since she did not become a normal vampire. You were afraid I would be displeased. Excuse me? Is she dead? She survived. I hired a very experienced killer. He shot her in broad daylight, but this freak didn't die. What? What did you say? She regenerates even in the light of the sun, I swear. How is that possible? It's nonsense. I don't understand what's going on. I want the best, but... Idiot. Half-wit. Prince, but forgive me. I'm loyal to you. You will have to earn your forgiveness. However, not now. Stay put. Do not go out. You probably left traces already. She doesn't know anything about me. Nobody knows. It's true. I hope so. I'll take it from here myself. Do you understand? I'll take care of the girl. I understand. What do you know about her? How to find her? I have her photo, her address. She's a student, although she's unlikely to return to the dorm in the near future. Send me the photo. Edgar sent the snapshot, and after a few seconds, a surprised question came from the other end of the line. Are you sure this is her? Yes, I swear. Do you know her? The one who Edgar served broke the connection without deigning to reply. Yikes. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the last episode. We get the finale done. I'm so mad. It says day 5 now. I was on day like 97. And then like something happened. Like it was a glitch. And I didn't get the thing in time. And now it's gone. And I'm just so pissed off or whatever. Let's do the finale. Mia's trying to get her first journalistic award. The golden debut. Mia tried to spend time with Max, helping him deal with Trevor. Her fellow journalist spent most of his time in the body of a wolf. He did not recognize anyone. He growled and whined. Max said this was normal, and the restructuring of his body was proceeding normally. However, it was a pity that Trevor had to endure all of this. Mr. Bell asked questions, trying to learn more about vampires and werewolves. Aside from that, the topic was avoided. Mia had some free time, and she decided to work a little. Hi. Oh, hi. How is he? Not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone came closer. Greet your friend. Mia turned, following the direction of his gaze. Good day. Trevor! Brother, are you alright? Glad to see you. Well, hello. Simon approached the journalist and hugged him. Aren't you afraid of getting mauled? Since you're out here, you must be alright. The photographer's smile turned somewhat tense. Trevor will be gone for a little walk, so to speak. His transformation is far from being complete, but he's nearly normal. Nearly? I'm not dangerous until the evening, and then, well, back in the cage. Right, Max? Yeah. Everyone began to tell Trevor how worried they'd been about him. They asked about how he felt. They tried to raise his spirits, however, he could feel their concern. They're still afraid. Mia joined her colleagues. Hi, Trevor. Good to see you. How are you feeling? Honestly, terrible. Everything hurts. I can't remember the last few days at all. I'm hungry all the time. Max says it's normal, but that doesn't make it any easier. That's okay. The main thing is that you're alive. Thanks to you, Mia. You saved me. I don't even know how to thank you. I don't know what sort of journalist you are, but you're a great friend. Mia is a good journalist. The owner of the Supernatural Daily handed Trevor an envelope. I should say. Despite the miracles happening to us, life goes on as usual. I can't postpone the news, so maybe you'd like to hand it to your savior yourself? With pleasure. It's a subpoena, isn't it? A will? What's this? Open it. Take a look. It's all in there. Read it out loud. The letter was short. Dear Arthur of Marshlight's Shadow Raven, you are invited to the Golden Debut Awards for the Best Publication Among Young Journalists. The ceremony will take place at Light Hall. Mia looked at Mr. Bow in surprise. Tomorrow? What does that mean? Your last article about the geologist's disappearance caught the jury's eye. You're among the nominees. Congratulations. The winner hasn't been announced. You'll find out at the ceremony. You'll be representing our magazine. If you win, we'll have 2 awards. Back in my day, I won first. If I go to the ceremony, everyone will know who Shadow Raven is. You can keep your pseudonym if you attend. Oh yeah, I probably should consult, because... yeah, I'm gonna consult. The girl went to fall and quietly asked about it. Because it could be dangerous for me to go off on my own. What do you think? Don't go alone, but otherwise, why not? It's unlikely that whoever wants you dead just happens to be a jury member for a journalistic competition. Mia turned to her colleagues. It's settled. I'll go. Who are you going with? Max? Of course. I can leave Trevor for the evening. Yeah. In the evening, Mia sat in front of the fireplace at Victor's house. Fall forbade her from staying overnight at the editorial office, saying that she needed normal rest. Nominated for a world before I even graduated. I wouldn't have even dreamed of it a month ago. Stretched out to his full-length, Moonbeam purred on her lap. The girl stroked him and the cat closed his eyes, blissful. You know, I miss you. Trisha into the room. Oh, you're here. And where's Van Art? Victor went shopping. Her friend sat nearby. No, this kind of life suits me. There's nothing to do, food from restaurants, a cleaning company takes care of the cleaning, a courier arrives with the laundry, you hand over everything, it all gets cleaned and returned to you at its best. You remember that peony suit that someone got cake on? They got the stain out. Can you believe it? I thought the outfit was long gone. And Trish, that wasn't cake. You were dancing drunk on the table at a party after exams, and then you sat in someone's salad. Oh, Mia, why did you bring it up? Mia smirked. Trisha looked at her friend, biting her lip. So, Victor will be gone for a while? What's that look? What do you think? Her best friend playfully caressed her own chest. That you have something on your mind? Trisha moved closer and hugged Mia by the waist. She whispered, what do you think about that? That we're guests here. This is Van Art's home. Come on. If you want, I'll share something with you. You know what? Let's just go. Why not? Mia ran her fingers over her friend's lips. Trisha began to slip her clothes off, exposing her small, pale chest. Mia felt a thrill of excitement. The girls merged in a long kiss. That face. Then, getting more and more carried away, they moved toward the sofa. Hot gushing with excitement, Trisha wrapped her legs around Mia's hips. The two friends forgot themselves in their pleasure. She understands my body in a way that only a girl can. Her hands were trembling with passion, slow movements. The clothes were already scattered on the floor. Mia playfully teased her with her small hands. She caressed Trisha's quivering body, bringing her right to the verge before relenting and allowing her to cool off a little. Trisha squirmed, trying to prolong the touch. Come on, yes, yes. She arched her back and made a rough little moan. The girl leaned back. Oh, just you wait. I'll catch my breath and take revenge on you. I'm shivering. After relaxing a bit, running her finger over her friend's thigh, Trisha decided to make her threat a reality. It wasn't long before Mia felt a wave of pleasure shudder through her body. It built and built until it reached its peak. They embraced, pressing their naked bodies against each other. I just think it would be hilarious if Victor just walks in. What are you thinking about? Max. He's playful, sometimes even harsh. I have no idea how he'll react when he finds out about our special bond. How? Well, any normal guy would be delighted with such a turn of events. From your lips to God's ears. Well, then you have to check out this cat video I found. I almost died. The girls got dressed and, as if nothing had happened, started watching some funny cat videos. Soon, Van Art appeared carrying packages in his hands. I wonder if that will turn out into anything. I don't know. Good evening. Did you miss me? What did you buy? The refrigerator, recently empty, was packed to the brim. The range of products was varied and rather strange. Pre-made meals from the restaurant with 5 different sauces. Low-calorie bread and chocolate. Flour. Mia, can you bake? Sure. I can't. Well, there's no eggs or yeast. Diet Coke and celery in one bag. Victor, you always haven't gone shopping in ages. Do you just pick things at random? Next time, Trisha, it'll be good to make a list. And 2 containers of fruit? Trisha, he did better than you usually do. Considering he doesn't need food. You got me there. The vampire turned around looking at the cat, who had almost completely vanished into one of the packages. You were already 8. Moonbeam, stop it. The next day, Mia was getting ready to attend the Golden debut. I'm sure a lot of people will be there, and cameras. I don't want to look like a pale ghost in photos. I'm pretty sure that's not possible, but maybe I should get my makeup done. We got nude with smoky eyes. Gray smoky eyes. Nude. Okay, last time I got this one, but I ended up regretting it because I kind of wanted a more normal, everyday kind of look. And this one is like just too intense. I was just like putting it on just for the event. So I'm just going to go with something a little bit more simple and classic so that we can keep it most of the time, you know. I don't know what this journalism contest entails, but you definitely win a beauty contest. And you know I want to see it. Let's go to the ceremony together. I'm all for it. Not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. You aren't even close to graduating, and not only are you already working in the field, one of your articles has been nominated for a prestigious award. And who told me that working for Supernatural Daily was nonsense? That evening, when Simon approached us, you had no idea what you were getting yourself into. It's true, I didn't. I couldn't even have imagined. Everything started spinning out of control when I returned to Frederick's house. Oh, stop it. Don't think about it. Let's change the subject. Let's pick out your outfit. Come on. Pantsuit. Pretty fancy. A rose dress. This is also really cool. I didn't pick this last time, but I'm intrigued. I think it's okay, but not what the look I was going for. I saw this, I thought it was pretty dope. But I like this. I'm gonna go with this one this time. Yeah. Oh, can I change my hair? Wait. Hold up. Let me change my hair. Okay, go forward this time. I never can get to the other stuff first. Those are kind of cool. Probably this one. Something super fancy. What else do we got? Okay, those. I mean, right? With the new necklace. I don't know why I'm feeling so hard on this. Yeah, you know what? Let's go fancy. Yeah. Cool. Maxie and me in the editorial office smiled and said, "Here to raise your spirits?" You got her a balloon. Thank you. So cute. In the evening, a light hall, Mia was greeted by a man who introduced himself as Mr. Lang. Miss Shadowraven, a pleasure. Your companions can go right into the hall, and you, please follow me. Mia, don't fidget. You look great. Mr. Lang briefly explained how the ceremony would proceed. I'm the host. I'll be the one on the stage the whole time. If the award is given to you, I'll call your name. You just come up to me and say a few words. Keep it short. Not so scary or complicated, right? In the meantime, you can look around, mingle with the competition. There's a bar and hors d'oeuvres at your disposal. The journalists gathered in the room looked at each other without hostility. But the spirit of competition was still present. Nobody wanted their opponents to win. Mia got some coffee and went to the window, looking at the evening street. The glass reflected everything happening behind the girl's back. Where do you work? Western Economy magazine. I'm writing about the market, financial crisis, the stock exchange. Oh, that's always a hot topic. What about you? Miss Metropolis, we write about the challenges facing modern women. Yes, I think I've seen your publication. They're also serious. What's this? One of the nominees discreetly removed some money from her purse. She began counting it. Then she tucked the bills back inside and left the room. Follow her. Something about her feels conspiratorial. She's obviously up to something. Mia followed her. Had to be Mia getting into trouble. It was just a normal reward show. As soon as she opened the door to the corridor, she saw the suspicious girl. She was speaking with someone on the phone, but Mia could not make out the words. Sneak up, listen. Listen. Concentrating, Mia managed to filter out the other noise. Now she clearly heard the journalist. 2,000? Are you crazy? What? But Jim said he agreed on 1,000. I don't have that kind of money. I need the Golden Debut Award. She's talking about a bribe. She wants to buy out the award. 1,500? Okay. Someone on the jury is corrupt. The journalist turned sharply. Oops. Yeah. It isn't what you think. Say that you refuse and what happened will remain between us. The journalist nodded and spoke into the phone. It's off. I changed my mind. Sure, goodbye. I'll be keeping an eye on you. If I see you making any more calls, the organizers will find out about everything. Yeah. Mr. Lang soon returned. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, I have a list here. He read the names of the authors, the publications, and the titles of the articles. He ticked his list as he proceeded. When Mia's turned king, she confirmed. That's right, Supernatural Daily said Shadow Raven, the article about people disappearing in the swamp. Behind her, someone giggled. Seriously? She read about mermaids too? Ladies and gentlemen, this year the main award goes to a girl who miraculously returned to Earth after being abducted by aliens. Fly with the joke. Mia, without turning around, shook her head. Oh no. You humans are so angry. Not at all ready to contact us. Everyone went into the hall. A long staircase led from the door to the stage. The descent was gentle, but the girl walking next to Mia suddenly tripped. It was the same journalist who tried to bribe her to the way to the top. Oh. See if she falls or not. That's so messed up. Mia grabbed the journalist by the elbow. Careful. Oh, thank you. Don't mention it. Just reflexes. Ladies, is everything alright? Yes, yes. In that case, come quickly. The guests and nominees took their places. Mia looked around the room and found Trisha and Max. She sat next to them. Worried? A little. Mia shrugged. There are a lot of people here. I'm uncomfortable. The ceremony began. Mia listened to the jury congratulating the winners of other nominations. She watched eminent journalists receiving well-deserved awards from Mr. Lang. And finally. And so, the time has come for our final award. I don't think anyone needs an explanation of what the Golden Debut stands for. However, let me remind you that there is also a silver and a bronze award. So, he opened the envelope and read, the Honorable Third Place Award for their article on modern robotics goes to Maddie Jarvinen, representing the Science Bulletin. The girl, along with everyone, applied the fair-haired guy with glasses. Maddie Jarvinen was visibly embarrassed as he took the prize from Mr. Lang. Then the presenter opened the next envelope. The silver debut for highlighting contemporary issues of tolerance goes to Aaron Hadzes, representing Spectrum. An energetic young man took the second place prize. Then Mr. Lang announced the winner of the nomination. The golden debut for an original work filled with mysterious and mystical atmosphere goes to Shadow Raven, representing Supernatural Daily. Me? She's all like, me? Me went up to the stage. Congratulations, congratulations. Yay. There's confetti! A great start to your career. Mr. Lane pointed to the microphone. The girl looked around the room. Make a small speech. Thank you. I'm very happy to receive this award. I give my thanks to the organizer of this evening and the members of the jury who praised my article so highly. For us young journalists, events like these are very important. Frankly, I never believed that the topics covered by our publication would attract so much interest. It is very encouraging. I can assure you that I will continue to write about things that are no less mysterious. Together with you, I will try to understand the secrets that surround us. They are closer than we think. And a special thank you to the chief editor and owner of our magazine, Mr. Bo, who believed in me and helped uncover my talent. And I wish everyone good luck. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Shadow Raven. With the heavy prize in her hands, Mia came down from the stage. Trisha was already waiting for her. Well done. You won. You won. I'm so proud of you. Did everyone see? She's my friend. She received the golden debut. I love Trisha. Congratulations. We have to celebrate. Trish, are you sure we shouldn't have gone to another club? I like it here. And, Trisha lowered her voice. I'm not afraid of that vampire. Max is with us. Mia, you have a bold friend. I like her. Hey. The girl gave the werewolf's shoulder a playful punch. The werewolf plastered on a cunning smile. Did you want something to eat or drink? Sure. I sat down on a table and ordered. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a screeny. Mia, let me see the award. Here you go. Wow, it's heavy. Heck, you could use it as a weapon. Behold, the power of the written word. Then Paul brought the girls to the dance floor. It was rare to encounter someone in front of the college late at night, especially during the holidays, but a quick shadow flashed among the trees. Stepping absolutely silently into the dorm's hallway. Fucking Stella, what are you doing here? Dude! Ah! So which room is yours, Mia? Well, we'll have to deal with that next time. Yikes. But anyway, that's going to be the end of season 2, which is super exciting. So we can start season 3. We're slowly but surely catching up and making our way there, which is pretty cool. Let me just make sure. I don't think there's a bonus episode. No, there's not. Okay. So back here, starting season 3, we can see we got Angel Mora on the cover. So we're definitely going to be getting into a lot more of what's going on with the prophecy and things like that next season. So that will be interesting. Yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and show us some love. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.